Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to the refrain. And I'm personally, I'm not good with chords and stuff because I'm not a classical, like I didn't learn classically. I literally just learned by ear, and I started off actually watching tutorials when I first started. And then for some reason I just realized that I was like, it's a pretty easy concept of how you can play piano. And I was actually able to learn songs by ear pretty quickly, like literally within a month of starting, because I've actually only been playing for not even 2 years, to be honest with you, just under 2 years. But it's been fortunate to come quickly to me, so I think I have these chords right. I looked online and I said I really don't go by that, but you feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to make sure I give you guys the right information. But the refrain is going to be B major to an extent. You have B, this F sharp, and the B, so you have the octave of B with the S sharp, and then I like to throw in sometimes this extra D sharp at certain parts. I'll show you when, but for the most part, that's the first part. And then what he does now, if I think I have it right, there's F sharp major, but what he does is before coming to the F sharp major, he suspends the fourth, if that means anything. And so pretty much you have C sharp, you're going to play B, and you're going to have F sharp, so you're going to go. And now you go to the F sharp major, where you go to the A sharp. And then you drop down to A flat minor, or G sharp minor, which is B, G sharp, and D sharp. Finishing it off by E major, where you drop this down to the E, so you're keeping it on the G and the B, but now you're just playing it. So the whole left hand sequence throughout the whole pickup part is. Okay, and then the right hand, what he does. So what I'll do is I'll just play the last part of the second verse real quick to give you an idea. So he's here, and he plays the octave F sharp twice, then C sharp, D sharp. So it's you're playing B major to the extent of it. Hit at the same time you hit the D sharp. And what the rhythm of the left hand, you can kind of rhythm however you want, because he kind of does it a little bit unique, like his rhythm, because he has really good rhythm feel. You can tell if you listen to any of his other songs, he just has a really good rhythm thing, because he just doesn't hit it like that. He's got a rhythm to it, and it's really hard to duplicate, but the best thing you're trying to do is you're trying to get the chord to echo, to carry, because therefore you can hear the resonance of the chord, and that really makes the song when you're doing it, and he does that extremely well. Plus his piano is awesome, like I'm not gonna lie. I love the sound of that piano. Okay, so you have that part. Then you go to the suspended fourth F sharp major. I'm pretty sure in the very first part, he doesn't actually move to this A sharp. He keeps it here the whole time, and then so pretty much what he does is, I'll show you real quick. He goes. See how he didn't move to this one yet, but for every part out there, he will move over and play the A sharp for a couple of clicks. So. To the A flat minor, and so when you're playing is on the right hand, is you have F sharp, C sharp, D, then C sharp, B, C sharp, D, and then you go to this B, up to the, well, I guess B flat, A sharp, and then to the F sharp. So what that's going to sound like is. sharp major from the suspended fourth, or just from the B. Because like I said, I think I'm saying it right. That's not my specialty. Like I said, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So the second part, you know, when you're coming down here. And then you're going to play E. So sometimes I throw in the D sharp. And then the E. And then when you're playing at the F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, C sharp, or F sharp. So pretty much just and you switch over right when you go down to the B from the suspended to the full F sharp major. Yeah, so actually. Yeah, but you can play with the B. Either one sounds fine. Or, but that's how he plays it. You can also, like I said, do the B. So, C sharp, B. And then on this one, he actually plays the E in there also. And then, so... for the solo. Let me check how much time I got left on this. Okay, yeah, I'll try to wrap this up. This is my favorite part. This is the part I truly fell in love with, and it's every time I hear it, I just get goosebumps. I feel happy. I'm like, this is fantastic. And unfortunately, it sounds the best on his piano, which is unfortunate for us. I was like, but it will sound awesome on your piano. It's just his piano. Absolute perfection. But what I like to do is, because when he plays it, he'll do that, but I like to halfway through when we're doing the solo here, so it'll be like, I just throw in a D sharp on the first B major, and so now for the right hand, I'll get back to in a sec, what we're going to do is you're going to go E, or, no, I definitely botched it. Okay, so the main chord is the F, or note is the F sharp, the E, and the D sharp. But you're toggling with the B. So every time you hit one of these chords, you have to hit the B before going back. So it's F sharp, B, F sharp, B, F sharp, B, E, D sharp, E. So. And that's going to get repeated twice. So what it sounds like is... So pretty much just go back to the shadow of the day part, and the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray, and that sums it up. And now when he gets to the last part, because he actually does a different version, which I'm perfectly fine with how he does, because technically there's two solos, but he only just does one, but the solo he does is so much better than one in the song, just my opinion, that doing one, perfectly fine. But on the last part, that pattern we did, what he does is he does the pattern, but he just goes straight, so F sharp, B. So F sharp, B, and or E and D sharp. So pretty much what he does is when he comes to the last part and he's coming down, he goes. Remember, you always switch over from suspended when you hit the B. And he goes B. And then the last part when he's coming down, he goes. So it's start with the B, E, D sharp, E, and then B and D sharp. So it's you just throw in the F sharps you want, or you can just, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like, feel free to subscribe. I also do covers myself. I might actually do a cover of this one just because I really like it so much. I don't want to take any credit away from Dave, because he really did and still does awesome jobs on his covers. But I might just do it because I really like this song. And once I said, like, Dave, dude, you're awesome, you're my inspiration. But anyways, yeah, no. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to subscribe and like. I'm gonna try to do more tutorials. All right.